Hey there, YouTube friends. This is the second video in a series of videos I did on how we gave our bathroom a makeover and brought it up to date. In the first video, I showed how we redid the countertop using a Gianni paint kit. And in this video, I'm going to show how we redid the cabinet doors. I wanted this project to be simple so anybody could do it. So all we're going to do is use some molding and some paint, and we're going to get to it right now. So as I stated, we're doing the countertop over with a Gianni paint kit that we just got today. And we're going to do these doors over. Want to make it simple for everybody to do. So all we're going to do is we're going to take these doors off. We're going to rough them up with sandpaper. And we're actually going to glue some molding on there. All right, when we do these frames for the doors, we could do them two ways. We could either butt them like a railing style, or we could put a 45-degree miter on it and do it like that. Rita decides she wants a bottom, which makes it a little bit easier. So I'm just going to measure across first, and my measurement is 16 1/8. And I'm going to measure the height of the door, and that's 26 1/4. Alright, I'm just taking the hardware off the doors. I'm going to take the door off the hinge. And we're just going to rough them up with some sandpaper. I'm just going to rough up the doors with some 150 sandpaper. And if you don't have one of these, you could just use good old elbow grease just like that and rough it up. And the sides. It's just so the paint will try to stick to it. Okay, these are the moldings we're going to use on the doors, and they're 1.5 inches wide, and they are 1/4 inch thick. So now we're just going to cut them to the lengths we need. Alright, so now I just got to cut out a line. This is 26 1/4. Alright, so here's the side pieces. I'm just going to cut that middle piece. Now this is 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches, so that's 3 inches altogether. And when you measure from the inside of here to the inside of here, that's going to be 13 1/8. So now I just have to cut these pieces here to 13 1/8. Alright, now I'm making the pieces that are 13 1/8. I'm starting out by putting a thin coat of paint, which has primer in it, on these moldings. So before I attach these to the door, I just want to do it because if I put the moldings on first and then try to paint, I think it might get gacky trying to get into the corners when it's attached to the door. So I'm just going to put a thin coat of this on first. So I pre-painted these doors, and I did that for a reason. One, I didn't want to put the molding on and then paint, because then it could get a little gacky trying to get into the corners, so I just felt it would be easier this way. And the second reason, I taped and didn't paint the edges. It's because I was a little concerned about drying time. I didn't have a lot of time to let these doors dry properly. And when I glued down the molding, I want to make sure it sticks. So that's why I did it like that. If you have any questions as to why I'm doing it like that. So this glue I'm using is called E6000, and basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some on the door, straight up like that. And as I said, I wanted to make this project easy so anybody could do it. And this is all for aesthetics and look. So anybody could really do this. It's just a matter of cutting some molding and then gluing the pieces down. These are the moldings I'm going to be putting on. As you can see, They painted on 3 sides. I left this bare so we get good adhesion. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on this side as well. Alright, so now I'm about to lay the pieces down. I'm just going to line them up. I'm just going to give them a little turn like this so we get good adhesion. Now that I have it all lined up and it's been sitting there for about a minute, I'm just going to cover it with plastic. I'll put a little weight on it. And then we'll let it dry for a couple of hours. I bought some new handles for the cabinet doors, and they are 3-inch standard, so I'm going to use the existing holes. And all I'm going to do is drill through the front, like that, so we'll have the holes through the molding for the handles. Here's a final look at the Vanity. We're really happy with the way it turned out. Turned out better than expected. The countertop looks great. The doors came out really looking sharp with the molding. And along with the new faucet and handles and other accessories we got, the bathroom looks 100 times better. And you could do these projects too. They're relatively simple. You could look at the links below in the description box. And as always, happy home improvement. Please subscribe. See ya.